So today I just wanted to get on here really quick, and I just wanted to share a message on why you should get started with your weight loss journey. If you have been wanting to lose weight and you've been just maybe procrastinating on it, on how do I start or where do I even start, or um, just getting that oomph to go and do what you actually want to do, and just trying to figure out where to start overall, pretty much. I just really wanted to get this message out there because I just remember when I was starting my journey, and I just always felt like I had to wait for something big to happen. I felt like I had to, um, that may sound crazy, but I felt like I had to wait till I was a certain size to lose weight. Crazy as that sounds. But I figured out that you don't have to you don't have to be a certain weight to start, and you don't have to have the new outfit. You don't have to have the gym membership. I mean, that will help, but you don't have to have a gym membership, because I mean, I stand by at home workouts, but I think both are very good places to start, at home or in the gym. I did mines, if you watched my channel, I did mines at home. I'm just now getting back into the gym. I'm becoming a gym girly. I actually really like the gym scene, but I just made up so many excuses to start my journey of, like, I couldn't understand, like why am I holding myself back? Like, why am I not moving forward with this? And I did not understand how simple it can be to start. I didn't know that you can just start by drinking more water, going for a walk, cutting back on certain things. I thought I had to do something very drastic, a big drastic change. And it doesn't have to be this big drastic change. You don't have to have something really huge happen, or and speaking of something huge happening, what really made me start to take action is I didn't want to end up in the hospital. Usually, when you're overweight and you're not taking care of your body, as far as eating right and getting enough exercise, 9 times out of 10, you find yourself in the hospital for some health condition. Not saying that you can't end up in the hospital for other reasons, but mainly it's because of our lack of exercise and what we're putting into our bodies. That is just the main reason. You can do your research on that one, but that is the main reason why most people end up in the hospital. Well, and I thought, I don't want to end up like that. I don't want to wait till I have some crazy health scare and then I'm deciding, oh, I'm going to eat right, I'm going to exercise. I thought to myself, why can't I just get this now? Why can't I catch this now and do something about it now, instead of waiting for something to happen to me? And once I had that and many other things, but this was something that was like the icing on the cake. Like, hey, you need to go ahead and get this moving. You need to start doing something about your health. Once I thought about this, it gave me that push of, okay, let's just start from where I am, meeting yourself where you are, meeting myself where I was at. And I decided that, okay, I don't drink a lot of water. So let me start to drink more water. I did that, start to feel better. I changed my diet before I started to exercise, because the exercising, I just felt like it was a bit hard and difficult. But it's so many exercises and physical activities out there that you can do that are actually fun, that you can enjoy. I was just still in the mode of, like, oh my God, it's going to be hard. And that was another thing too. I thought I had to do extreme workouts. I thought I had to do like burpees and push ups and things like that. But you don't have to start with that. But I started off with just walking first for my physical activity because I just did not want to exercise. I didn't want to do it. And I did research about walking, like how many pounds can you lose with walking. And that's another thing too. I stopped focusing on the numbers so much of how much weight can I lose? How much can I lose if I just do this? Once I started thinking about it in a way of just bettering myself, my overall health, and not just focusing on that number all the time and hopping on and off the scale, things start to become more clear for me. Um, it was a bad cycle that I was in when it came to focusing on the scale and looking at the number. If you just take care of if you just do this for the long term and not do it for just some short, quick fix type of thing. Oh, I just want to look good for, you know, I just want to lose 10 pounds. I want to lose my stomach and I just want to look good. There's nothing wrong with looking good, but if you're not doing it for your overall health and for the long term, it's either it can still happen, but it's going to take you longer and you're going to have a tougher time. So I learned that just doing it for my health and doing it for the long term and making it a lifestyle instead of some quick fix, it's much better for me. It worked out much better and I was able to enjoy it, and it didn't feel like some hard task that I had to accomplish, because that's what weight loss really felt like to me. I've been on a weight loss journey for years, since I can remember, since I was little. And it always just felt like some hard, impossible task to accomplish. But once I got in the mindset of just do this for the long term and start little by little, don't rush things. Don't feel like you have to do some crazy workout or do extreme diets. Extreme diets, I don't recommend them. I don't really even like talking about the diets that I used to do because they were just so horrible. Yeah, they were bad. Um, you shouldn't have to go through having a tough time with the diets and exercise, getting physical activities. These things are something we're supposed to automatically do anyway. Like this thing that I could just speak for Americans only. After we eat, we go lay down or we go sit down and watch TV. After you eat something, you're supposed to, and I don't do this all the time, but I don't go and lay down. After I eat something heavy, I don't go and sit and watch TV for hours. I don't go and lay down. And I don't go and lay down. I have to pick this up. I don't go and lie down for hours. I I get up and I do something. Like that's something that we're supposed to do, but a lot of us, the American way, we don't do that. But just something simple as that, after you eat, go take a walk. That can change a lot of things for you. And drinking more water. I always talk about drinking more water because it's just something that I was just not doing. I was not drinking a lot of water. I didn't too much drink a lot of pop or juice anyway. Juice was okay. I like drinking juice even till like now, but I mainly just drink water. But my thing was I was not drinking enough water. Like soon as you wake up, like just take a sip of water. Drink some water. Um, and it's just so crazy how little things like that can just change so much. And I feel like we make it hard. We make it very hard and difficult because we dig ourselves in this hole of thinking that, oh, we have to do this or we have to do that, and just thinking about it. Speaking for myself, just thinking about the thought of having to get up and exercise or um, eat something that's all green, just vegetables. It was like, oh my goodness, like just the thought of it would just put me in a down mood, like, oh my goodness, I have to do this. But it's like, once you get into a routine and you find your own special way, and that's another thing too as well. You have to move around the way. Hi. How are you? Hello. You have to work around your schedule. It's cool to follow after someone that has lost weight before, or your favorite fitness influencer. It's okay, don't get me wrong, but you cannot do every little thing that someone has done. Your life is not theirs. Everybody life is different. Everybody life is different and unique, and you have to follow your own path. For instance, with eating, some people may like to eat, you don't eat the same thing as everybody else. Somebody may like to, their problem and weakness is sweets. You are probably not a person that really care for sweets. You're maybe a meat eater. You love eating a lot of meat. That's your thing, and that's what you struggle with. So be very mindful of when you're on this journey and you're taking advice from other people. Be very mindful that their body is different from yours. Take what they say with a grain of salt. If something sounds good that aligns with you, take that advice. Don't do every little thing that this person does, because it may not work for you. Everyone's body is different. But I just wanted to get on here and just tell you guys to just stay encouraged on your weight loss journey. You can do this. You got this. And don't think about it as a hard task. Don't think about it so much as something so difficult to do. You can do it. It's something that it's possible for you to do. You have to just really start to believe in yourself and believe that you can do it. It's not impossible. But I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. I just randomly did this live. I want to start doing more lives as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will link below. I have an ebook. I'll link it down below in the description box. It's just a weight loss guide talking about the steps that you can take to lose weight. For it won't have to be so difficult in the beginning, because that's the main problem. Like in the beginning stages, you're kind of just like, what do I do? What do I eat? What do I do? And so I put in the ebook just a bunch of different things that helped me out personally myself, and just some helpful tips that you will find very helpful. But make sure you guys download that book. I'll link it in the description box. But thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on my next live. Bye for now.